Hello, everybody. My name is Grandpa Jim. I escaped from the nursing home, and I'm helping these two young folk with their podcast. They said I have to introduce them to get on here. So, we have Jay Tesla, and we have Nacho.
Thanks, Grandpa Jim.
Do you know where I'm at?
You're not in the nursing home.
Oh, he's leaving. Okay.
Bye, Grandpa Jim. You'll be missed.
Like, is he, gonna kick off, or?
He's probably got Alzheimer's walking through a house. Soon he's going to be walking through a street.
Have you seen my car keys?
Oh, yep. He's going to die. He's not making it.
Grandpa, don't get in the car. Nope.
There he goes.
He got in.
And there he goes.
Shortest lived character on our podcast.
Damn, he didn't make it a whole episode.
Rest in peace. Anyways, I'm over it. Also, did you say the D word?
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I mean, I say it a lot.
We've had some complaints about your foul mouth. Yeah. So I've come up with
It's terrible, I know.
a solution. I made a spinny wheel on this app.
Okay.
When you swear, there's punishment. There are 8 options. We have shameful plug. I'm going to make you do a shameful plug for this channel right on the spot.
Can it be anything? I'm plugging anything about the podcast?
I guess.
Okay.
We have, but it has to
I'm
be
down.
very shameful.
I mean,
No regret.
all plugs are shameful, in my opinion.
We have disrespect, where you have to disrespect Honest John's Pizza.
I can't do that.
Well, you better hope it doesn't land on there.
Sorry, Honest Johns, if it ever comes to that.
We have only you, where I'm just going to stop talking for a set period of time, and the show's on your back.
Good luck, audience.
We have a free square, where if it lands on that, you're good to go.
So I get out of jail free card?
Yeah. We have Brad Pitt, and you have to make a strong argument as to why Brad Pitt should be our president.
Okay, that one's a free space too, I think.
We have stand, where you're going to have to stand for the next 5 minutes doing the podcast.
But the microphone won't. Oh, maybe. Okay.
We have
Go ahead.
spin again, self-explanatory.
Shit.
And
That's a shitty one. I don't like that one.
We have disagree, where you're going to have to disagree with everything I say for a few minutes. So let's hit the spin. Spin again.
So the worst option.
Yeah, wow. Great job. What if it only lands on spin again? Oh, you got the free square.
Let's go.
You're lucky. Better not swear again. If I catch you.
Oh, it's going to happen.
So I like to watch funny videos. Have you ever seen, the song Never Gonna Give You Up?
Yeah.
There's somebody took that and made a beautiful rendition where all his notes are off key.
Wow, that sucks, because he's a really good singer.
Rick
Isley.
Rick Isley?
Isley.
Is he a good singer?
Who is he? Or am I thinking of the Isley brothers?
I don't know who that is. Anyways, I want
They're
to
like an R&B
I want
group.
to play this video for you because it's funny.
Rick Astley, I think.
Yeah, something like. So this is Never Gonna Give You Up, with the notes being off key. Here we go.
Oh, this is horrible.
You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of.
It's still kind of bops, though. Not gonna lie.
Just wanna tell you how I feel. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna
Kind of sounds like Elmo.
Elmo doesn't sound like that.
Still kind of bops. I like it. I still like it. Dude, he's so famous because of one song. I don't think he's ever done anything else in his career but make that song.
Is there a bigger troll than being rickrolled? Do you think?
No, it's been what?
Would you rather
since the beginning of the internet? I think.
Would you rather be rickrolled or get that where they put the circle, the OK sign below their waist and then they get to punch you? Which one would you rather? Oh, welcome to Would You Rather.
I don't want to be punched.
I mean, rickrolled isn't physical abuse, but it's like mental abuse. It's
Yeah, but
literally a
it's
song out of nowhere, and it just like ruins your day.
every time. Every time. And back when it was like super popular, it was every fucking link that you click on was just miserable.
Uh-oh. You gave it away yourself.
Damn it.
All right, this is going to be the last one because we can't spend all show just spinning that wheel.
Yeah.
But it's like
Okay.
when
Two.
you get a rubber band and you snap it on your wrist when you swear to try to learn. So maybe this will help you learn.
I think 2 to 3 times an episode is acceptable.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I'm the greatest of all
You got the free spot again. Maybe we will do it one more time. Unreal. I thought this was going to be a great idea.
This is the greatest segment of all
I was going to
time.
hear you give your best speech on why Brad Pitt should be president, but no. Trying to make the show fun.
Oh, this is
But,
the greatest segment
Hey
of
guys,
all time.
welcome to the driest podcast in all of the land.
I get a free space
More
every time.
More dry than the desert from last episode.
Holy. Oh, I almost said it. Oh, this is fantastic.
Oh.
Oh, I don't even know where to go from here because my life is on top right now.
Yeah. I'm pretty low right now.
I should really play the lottery today. That's what that's telling me.
Grandpa Jim's life is better than mine. He's in a burning car on the road, right?
Yeah, he's totally dead.
Ugh.
Nothing left of him. Holy. This is, man, this might be our best episode ever.
Oh.
I'm calling it now.
We're
We're only like,
We're 5 minutes deep, and you're already claiming that?
is it 5 minutes? Yeah, it's been about 5 minutes. 7 minutes.
For most of us, 5 minutes isn't a long time, Joe. Just
I
saying.
I don't even make it 5 minutes. That'd be a dream for me.
Where'd you get that stool?
Amazon, I think.
That looks uncomfortable. It's just like a big metal stool.
She got it for doing cakes.
They should let you get like a test trial with them, like a stool sample.
It's actually not terrible. It looks horrible. That's a terrible joke.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not. It's a terrible joke.
That's the whole reason I brought it up. I couldn't care about that stool.
Oh.
I set it up. Next time, just fake laugh, please.
Please clap. Oh, I love it. Jeb Bush. He's infected our podcast now, too. Please clap.
Dang. I'm just 0 for 2 right now.
Yeah, you're not having a good day. I'm having a great day. Damn, what 1 week can do. I went from going to winning a lottery, 3 straight spins, and I didn't have to do a punishment.
That was 2. Oh yeah.
Now spin
3.
again.
Dang.
That was the first one. That was the one I was most nervous about. Dodged 3 bullets today.
You know what I don't get?
This podcast.
How you're so freaking lucky right now.
Oh, I know. I better go buy a lottery ticket.
Cuss you, bro. Cuss you. Did you ever see the movie Fantastic Mr. Fox?
No.
It's a claymation movie. Hilarious. George Clooney, Meryl Streep, Bill Murray voicing Owen Wilson. Wow.
Is Robot Chicken claymation?
Yeah.
That's the only other thing I think
But,
I've ever seen.
Every time they swear, they say cuss instead of the actual swear word.
That's fantastic.
Like, go cuss yourself.
I don't know if I could do that.
It's like a kid's movie.
It's already
so-
been too long, ingrained in my head.
It's alright.
I used to be able to, like, okay, when we worked at the hotel, I could, like, say the word, but not say the word. Like, just, yeah, like, holy but everybody would know what I'm talking about.
Like you'd stop yourself.
Kind of like,
just that?
censor myself, like, Jesus Christ. Like, something like that. Like, I would get to the point where I say something, but not really.
Holy sh...
Yeah, see? It really works.
Huh. No.
Hot. You know what I'm talking?
Hot dog?
No, you know where I'm at.
Hot dog, hot
Hot
diggity dog.
dang. Nothing. You're not gonna get me to say a swear word. That's your goal for today. I swear to God.
Swear to me.
Not happening. Not gonna be let down today.
What if I
Ain't no way I'm spinning the wheel 4 times and winning every one.
if I put a $5 bill down and say a swear word?
If I hold on.
I'll get you this. When you go
If-
off on one of your tangents today, you're gonna say it, and I'm gonna catch
If
you.
I say a swear word,
Yeah.
the wheel can spin. Because, I mean, I already did it 3 times. I feel like that's the maximum limit for the episode. If I let you spin a 4th one, and I get out of jail free, or a spin again,
You spin it for me.
this never happens. End of the segment. I get free reign to do whatever I want if I get out of jail free card again during this episode.
So I
Is
guess
that a deal?
I have to delete the app.
Everything, all your hard work gone.
I spent like 2 minutes on this.
Well, too bad. It's 2
you know what I
minutes
could have
too
done
much.
with 2 minutes? Could have put butter all
I
over
know
my
what I
body.
could have done with 2 minutes. Oh yeah, you got to squeeze in the pyramid.
Yeah. I don't know if I can allow that, but we'll see. I mean, if you get out of it 4 times in a row, maybe I just
You have to. You have
maybe
to
it's-
just do away with the segment. It's terrible.
it might get you to believe in God, right?
I mean, at this point, I don't. I'm trying. Trying my best.
Maybe if I start swearing, it will encourage you.
Do you have to spin the wheel? I think that's only fair.
I mean, it was my idea, so I don't feel like I should use my own idea against myself.
I know. I would love to see how you want Brad Pitt to become president. God, I don't. Like,
Would be the sexiest president we ever had. Although, have you seen, Trump in his tennis shorts?
I don't want a Tavalar as president. In his tennis shorts. I don't want to see tennis shorts.
Anyways,
Trying to think of who the hottest person would be for a president.
who that has been
I don't even
already?
think
Or-
George Bush, no, not really. I don't think. I would think George Clooney is better than Brad Pitt.
You think? No.
He's much hotter. Pause. I don't think.
So you think George Clooney would be out of everybody in the world?
No, out of him and Brad Pitt.
Oh,
Okay, this is the whole age-long discussion. Everybody in the world. Somebody's the hottest person in the world. You're never gonna know.
I mean,
Because there's some person in the middle of nowhere in
Grandpa
Africa
Jim is pretty hot
that
right
is
now.
probably ridiculous.
burning in the car.
Yeah, he's
He's on fire, baby.
Ooh,
Shit.
man, it's charcoal at this point. What is even left of the car? I can't tell. Definitely no remains in that car.
Yeah.
No, but you can't know the hottest person in the world. That doesn't. You can't. That person might not be famous.
There has to be. Though, right?
Yeah, but that person might not be famous.
Or is it's subjective to each person? Like the hottest person.
No, I think if they were truly the hottest person in the world,
they'd be hot to everybody.
everybody would agree. Yeah.
Well, here I am.
No.
Oh. Okay, imagine I lose a little bit of weight and
feel like-
get a fresh haircut. You're still saying no?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Kind of sad
Still
now.
saying no. I think it would be closest person would be George Clooney. In celebrities,
Jeez.
Ryan Reynolds,
Mm,
but he's younger though. He doesn't have that distinguished look.
he's Canadian. He can't be president.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You gotta think of the little details.
That's right. I forgot.
Dang. Prime Minister? Let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than Trudeau.
True that. Anyways, so
I like that. That was a good joke. I like that.
here we go. On this, I'm not gonna lie, did minimal research for this because I already knew a lot about it. So I'm probably gonna forget a lot of stuff. But
I think that's fine. We just spent 15 minutes bullshitting, so it's all right. Calm down, Rabbit.
you said the BS word.
Oh no, that doesn't count. That's not a swear word. Come on, freak.
Last
Get out of jail
last
free.
spin.
Get out of jail free.
Brad Pitt.
Stop! Yes!
All right, let's hear it. Before we get into the subject, let's hear it.
Okay, well, he's not hotter than George Clooney, but we'll say
Okay, you're his campaign manager. Sell me on him.
Brad Pitt is a really good friend with Matt Damon. Okay,
Okay.
is that fair to say? Matt Damon is a forward-looking individual,
Okay.
so he would be put into his cabinet. He might even be vice president.
Dang.
Matt Damon truly cares about the environment and everything that comes. Him, Leonardo, I think, who would also be in there somewhere, like Secretary of the Environment, or I don't know what that cabinet position is called, but you know what I'm saying. All these forward-thinking people
Yeah.
would just be ran by Brad Pitt,
Okay.
and I feel like he's a competent manager.
Yeah.
Like he's like your Alex Smith. He's not gonna win the game, but he doesn't have to.
It's not gonna
Just
lose
don't
it for you.
lose it. Just don't lose the game.
Okay.
I think he could, propel us 10 years, 20 years into the future,
Mm-hmm.
where maybe we get like Bernie-esque politics, like Bernie-esque ideas in our government. And Brad Pitt, damn, I can't believe I got this. It's crazy. 4 spins, and I feel like I got a free space every time. 5 spins. I feel like I got a free space every time.
Okay, so
This is fantastic.
let's say he's running against. Oh man, he's running against. Jeez, Will Ferrell. Why Brad Pitt?
I'm his campaign manager.
Yeah, I mean Will Ferrell's pretty funny. Like I want to hear speeches and I want to laugh.
I don't like Will Ferrell.
That doesn't.
And if I was his campaign manager, Brad Pitt. Excuse me.
Jeez.
I would make sure that he just attacked him on the funny. This funny guy wants to run the government. This guy who jokes around, jokes with people's lives. People's livelihoods are in danger
He's gonna joke
because
too
of
far one day. Huh?
because of the horrible the horrible environment we live in, the whole social environment that we live in. Like this guy, he's gonna make a funny joke. All the people will laugh, and then a lot of people will die. Okay, yeah, that's what I would tell Brad Pitt. He would slaughter Will Ferrell on a debate stage.
Funny equals
No
death.
chance.
He's just gonna joke around too much one day and everybody.
Grandpa Jim, prime example.
Everybody's grandpa.
Still
Jim.
burning out in the car.
I'm doing okay.
No, you're not.
Incredible. He's still able to talk.
Okay, so
Okay.
I feel like I dodged a bullet. We're now 20 minutes in. We haven't talked about a topic, but I'm doing great. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good.
I don't think I'm totally sold on it, but you did. I would vote for him over Will Ferrell. The funny thing was a good point.
And don't even get me started on like Jack Black.
I
He's
don't-
even less funny than Will Ferrell. So you're just dig the ditch for Jack Black. Like he's in the ditch.
I can't handle slander like this anymore. But speaking of celebrity, we're gonna speak about a celebrity, and I have a monster here that goes along with this topic
Ooh, that looks like a fancy one.
called Juice Monster Energy Juice.
Oh, it's one of the chaotic ones.
Can you figure out who or what we're talking about?
Oh, are we? Wow, I almost brought him up already. Is the juice gonna be loose?
The juice is loose.
Oh yeah.
O.J. Simpson. How did he get away with it? I don't get it.
Money. And podcast is over. Let's wrap it up, folks.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
The dream team.
Between him and Magic Johnson, money was the key factor in just living out the rest of their lives. Like OJ not in prison, Magic Johnson not dying from AIDS. Like money helps. When you have so much money to just throw away to people, like
Money does help.
this is America.
So if anybody doesn't know, if you've lived under a rock or inside a pyramid for the last 27 years,
Or like, a demon groundhog like sex cult.
yeah, or if you're rooming with demon rat
Creepy
animatronics.
Or with Honest John's. Honest John's is the most fantastic pizza you'll ever eat in your entire life. Honest,
John's.
I was gonna say John is an honest man. I'm really
It's his
not,
first day, people. Just give him a break.
I'm really not good at hosting, as we already saw. Episode 2 is a prime example of that.
It's not even hosting, really. It's more of just promoting a pizza place.
Well, damn.
You
No.
know, the wheels are done. Okay, we
good.
can't stop every 2 minutes. The show's gonna be 15 hours long. Oh my gosh! At least you're self-aware now of the bad words.
I'm really bad at this.
Okay, so let's get into this O.J. Simpson case.
People shouldn't let me have a microphone.
On June 13th, 1994. So proof right there. I didn't kill her, or Ron Goldman, because I wasn't born. But yeah, Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman were found outside Nicole's townhouse, stabbed to death with, I think it was Nicole, her head was almost completely decapitated. Yeah. Nicole was OJ's ex-wife. So how the bodies were found, Nicole's dog, who was a good boy, was barking and led the neighbors right to the dead bodies. Imagine being that neighbor. Whole life ruined. Could you get over something like that?
Why, if he actually did kill them? I mean, we'll assume he did.
He did have a track record of beating her. She had called the cops on him.
Why not hide the bodies, though? You just murdered 2 people.
I gotta get out of there.
No? At least bury the body and then run away.
Based on what was left at the crime scene, we'll get into that.
Because if the dog doesn't see the bodies,
he was out of there in a hurry.
if the dog doesn't see the bodies, then he's not barking.
If it was OJ,
For a little while.
Okay, so let's go through a timeline here. Around 8:30 p.m., Nicole and Ron Goldman had left a restaurant, but I think it was her grandma or mom, somebody left their glasses behind. So she called the restaurant, said, "Hey, glasses." Boom. Ron Goldman went back to get them, pick them up. At this time, O.J. Simpson and his friend, I can't remember his name, were at a McDonald's around 9 o'clock. About 9:30, Ron Goldman had picked up the glasses and was heading back to Nicole's. At this point, O.J. and his friend left McDonald's, whatever. Excuse me. About 10:15 p.m. is when the first reports of the dog barking happen. So this is when the murders were happening, presumably.
Well, wouldn't the dog find the body and then bark? Or he was barking
if-
actively while it was happening?
Yeah. If somebody's in your house,
How did the people not know at that time, though?
that's why he got out of there fast. Just a quick stab. That's stabbing sounds, if you didn't know. Right. So that was at 10:15. The dog was barking. At 10:25 p.m., a limo driver arrived at OJ's home. OJ was supposed to catch a flight at 11:45 that night to Chicago. Another reason he would be in a hurry to get out of there. You know, what's the outfit? Gotta stab my ex-wife, but catch a flight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, okay, well, how would you have time to do it? Like, wouldn't you just pick a more memorable day? Like, hey, I don't have a flight today. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, he probably
Let's
thought-
butter knife my ex-wife and her boyfriend.
He probably thought, hey, this is a good getaway story. Like, oh, I was on a flight to
That's
Chicago.
the worst getaways. He's not smart if that's the case.
He's stupid, and there's prime examples in here. We'll get to that.
He got off a double homicide. There's one thing he's not stupid.
His defense crew was not stupid. At 10:40 p.m., a house guest, the one that was with him at McDonald's, heard loud thumps outside the walls of where he was staying in OJ's home. So probably somebody shuffling around outside, trying to get back inside the house. Who knows? Between 10:40 and 10:55, the driver buzzed the intercom multiple times, but there was no answer. So just before 11 p.m., the driver said he saw a shadowy figure, and he described it as 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, and walking across the driveway towards the house. Now, right there, how do you give a good description when it's a shadowy figure? Like, it was very shadowy, but it was 6 foot tall, 200 pounds. Like, come on.
I don't know if you would know.
I don't know if he was just trying to get, some clout.
I mean, maybe back then. Oh, I don't know. Back then, how much clout could you get? The newspaper?
As OJ's limo driver, this was big.
Yeah, but he didn't know it was gonna be
That's
trial
true.
of the century. Like,
That's true. That is.
and besides, they didn't have the internet back then, so it's not like what kind of clout is he trying to get? A magazine to say, "Hey, he's the coolest limo driver of all time"? No, he's nothing. He's just
anyways,
a guy.
right. So that was right before 11 p.m. that he saw the shadowy figure, and then at 11 o'clock again, he buzzed the intercom again. This time, OJ answered, but said he overslept and just got out of the shower.
Who oversleeps and then gets out of the shower?
Oh, he overslept, jumped in the shower, got out of the shower. That's why he didn't answer the other intercoms.
Like, yeah, but you had to oversleep a lot to be that out of it.
A lot of weird things in his stories. At 11:45, OJ got on his flight to Chicago and flew out. And at 12:10 a.m. is when the bodies were found. So the bodies were.
So after his.
So the murder was around 10:15.
So he's probably on his way to Chicago at this moment.
Well, he left at 11:45.
And it was
12:10 when the bodies were found. So he was up in the air. At the scene of the crime, there was a blood-stained glove, a knitted hat, and a bloody footprint. The footprint, conveniently matched one of his boots. The gloves conveniently were matched to gloves that he had worn on TV before. And the knitted hat, I don't know, lots of people have knitted hats. But I'm guessing it got ripped off of him when he was,
yeah,
stabbing.
out of self-defense.
And that's clear he was out of there quickly because he's like, "Where's my hat? Where's my glove?"
I still don't understand. He has a really, if that was his way of trying to, kill two people and then run away on an airplane, he's not smart. Maybe
Well, here's another example of how he's not smart. A detective had called him to inform him his ex-wife was dead. How do you think he responded?
Hooray.
No. His words, first thing he said, and I quote, "Who killed her?"
Oh, the person on the phone with the police guy asking who killed her.
Who said she was murdered?
Stop. He didn't say that.
No. The detective only said that his ex-wife was dead. And he said, "Who murdered her?"
Yeah. Well, he could assume it was the guy.
I mean, if somebody calls me right now and says, "Hey, Jason, your mom passed away," I'm not going to be like, "Who killed her?" Unless I have something on my conscience.
Or you're trying to make an excuse. He could have said, who murdered her? Like, oh, I bet it was that evil guy that I disliked, her new boyfriend. Like, this is a prime example. Like, he's gone. Now but he died too.
Oh, yeah, Ron Goldman was her new boyfriend. I should have explained that.
So, I guess, because then he would have said, oh, well, funny, he was found dead at the scene also. And then you're trapped. Then there's no way out. But.
So, OJ was brought in for questioning, was questioned for like 3 hours, and then released. 4 days later, however, he would be charged with 2 counts of murder. But he did not go in quietly. You know the famous slow-paced chase. The juice is loose.
Yeah, there's actually...
they went, I think, high speed of 25 miles an hour on the highway.
There's a conspiracy theory that it was actually his son or something.
Yeah, Jason.
That did it.
Mm-hmm.
That actually killed them. And then he was just trying to...
Somebody actually
divert attention.
Bought his son's old storage room and claims that the murder knife was in that storage unit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But, so yeah, they had the famous Ford Bronco chase. His buddy was driving while OJ was in the back seat. The buddy said, I just kept driving because OJ had a gun to his head. He was suicidal. He had called with the...
Which is fair.
he had a-
I mean, that's a...
There's a recorded phone call between him and a cop. He's like, I want to die. I don't deserve to live. She should be alive. I should be dead. Blah, 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 blah. Stuff like that.
And that's fair, because if you're the driver, you're not going to... You don't want to see somebody kill themselves.
No.
It's got to be horrible.
Yeah. He didn't know what was going on. OJ was probably bluffing. Now, he's got to make it look good.
I mean...
She killed her. He had a suicide note that was like, I loved her so much. I had nothing to do with her murders. Stuff like that. Anyways, the chase eventually ended at OJ's home where he gave himself up. They had searched the car. Inside the car, guess what was in there?
I'm going to say one of the gloves.
Makeup, adhesive, fake mustache and goatee, a passport.
He's not that dumb.
A passport, and the gun. Come on.
Just...
A fake mustache and goatee.
I mean...
I'm trying, like, even OJ, he has a very distinct face.
You would know.
He, one of the best, okay. You gotta separate, murders from achievements. One of the best running backs of all time for the Buffalo Bills. Or in NFL history. Only person to rush for 2,000 yards in a 14-game season.
NFL history.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, you're very recognizable. He was in the Naked Gun movies. He was on Hertz
Was.
commercials. He was very, very recognizable. Fake mustache and goatee. Unless
Nobody's gonna
unless he
believe
does like the Marvel get up with like the baseball cap and the sunglasses.
Oh, where, like, he hides like Stan Lee in all the movies.
Yeah, he's just like the perfect disguise.
No, he's not that. Again, his face would be way too recognizable. Like, for you would know it's OJ. I mean, unless it's like he had like one of those masks that people wear on like movie sets where they become old people.
Oh, yeah. I don't think those existed back then. The good-looking ones, at least.
Maybe.
I mean, you got
That was about
the Michael
30
Myers
years
mask
ago.
from Halloween was a William Shatner face.
Dude, it's so bad.
I think they just turned it inside out and painted it white.
God, movies back then are horrible.
They did what they could. So, anyways, I should have said they did find a bloody glove outside of OJ's home.
You did say that.
One detective. No, that was at Nicole's house. One detective.
Oh, the other glove.
One detective by himself found the glove outside OJ's house.
It's planted.
We'll get there. My hands are cold, dude.
Because you can't let... Okay, I'll wait till we get there.
So the trial happens. This was not an ordinary trial. This trial lasted... Do you remember how long it lasted?
No. I feel like a long time. I mean, to be fair, I was 5 when but just from my knowledge of this, I feel like it lasted maybe months.
From January 24th,
Possibly a year.
1995 to October 3rd, 1995. Over 8 months.
So, makes sense. I was close.
They had over 150 witnesses testify. Now,
That's a lot of people. Holy cow.
I think he would have been convicted, but there's a lot of factors with the gloves. One, the glove that was found outside his house by the one cop. The cop, it was leaked. He was a very, very racist person.
Yeah.
There was
I remember
audio
that
footage
guy.
of him being very racist. And so his credibility, out the door.
I mean, it's fair. You can't... If you have a racist cop, all of a sudden it's a black person on trial.
Yeah.
Sure,
no,
with
not,
double homicide, and that's a terrible,
not happen. And when you find the glove
terrible
alone.
thing. But he's the only person there.
Like, hey guys, I was by the
Come
bushes
on.
back there, and look what I found.
Like, come
It's
on.
different if he was by a group of people, or at least 2 other people. Hell, 1 other person, and he found it. Then maybe.
Also, one of the witnesses was a lady who claimed she saw OJ speeding in his car that night around Nicole's townhouse, like back to his house. Like she's like, yeah, he was in his car just like screaming at me, get out of the way.
You wouldn't be able to know.
Yeah.
It'd be dark, I assume. And streetlights in 1994 were probably not the best.
I don't know. I mean, if OJ's yelling at you, it's gonna.
But then again, it was probably.
Was that OJ Simpson yelling at me? Like,
No, you can't know that. You can't know it. In a car, in the dark. He's rich. I assume he had tinted windows.
Did they have tinted windows back then?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's LA, so I don't even know if he's the driver. He's that rich. He has a private driver.
Well, he's not gonna be like, hey, can you help me with these murders real quick?
No, but if he had his driver just like, hey, I took an Uber, or well, they didn't have Uber back then, but I took a taxi, and I just decided to get out and walk. Can you come pick me up? The driver wouldn't know. Nobody would know. I mean, I guess he could presumably still scream at this lady.
Yeah.
But
So, anyways, another thing with the gloves, everybody knows this, where they had OJ try on the gloves in the trial.
He had other gloves on, right?
Well, he had to,
He had like surgical gloves.
Yeah. They had to have the plastic gloves, keep the evidence intact, clean, whatever. This is where his acting chops came in. So he put those gloves on. He looked like he was constipated. I can't fit them, guys.
I mean, to be fair, he might not have been able to fit them because he didn't wear surgical gloves and all that shit.
They were leather gloves too, and I guess when there's evidence goes in and out of cold temperatures,
Yeah.
and so they think, the gloves probably shrank too.
It
a
could
little
affect leather a certain way because I'm sure they were real leather, not cheapy.
bit. Yeah, no,
Cheapy leather.
OJ only buys the best.
I mean, I imagine
So
how rich he was.
the gloves didn't fit, and Joe, when the gloves don't fit,
You must have quit.
that's right. When there's no knife, you didn't end their life.
It ain't real life. Damn, almost got there.
If it ain't your blood,
It's
This trial-
It's Ron Goldman.
this this trial is done.
I shouldn't be making jokes about the dead.
What's another one? If the cop is racist,
He finds bloody gloves at O.J. Simpson's house.
exactly right.
God, that's still ridiculous. Like I don't like. If you were gonna plant the glove,
Yeah.
why not take literally anybody? It could have been a KKK member. At least you have a person there to say, "Hey, it wasn't him.
Yeah,
He didn't put it there."
Throw the glove real
Like
quick.
you're already racist enough. If you find the glove,
Yeah, throw the glove
there's
real
no
quick.
evidence that anybody could say you found it.
I guess it would look suspicious too. You'd be like, "Hey, can you help me look down this alley real quick?"
Yeah, but at least there's a person there that could say, "Yeah, I was there. I witnessed it. He found the glove."
Yeah.
Like now, he doesn't have anything. He's just a racist guy who has no credibility, and he's partially the reason OJ is not in prison. I mean, well, he is in prison. I think he's out now, but he was in prison for other things.
Yeah. Now another factor that helped him, they think, be acquitted, was the jury members. The jurors were sick and tired of. They were basically prisoners because they had no TV. They couldn't know any knowledge of the outside world because they couldn't be persuaded. So they were held captive in a hotel for over 8 months. So when the case was over and the juror was deciding, it took like an hour. People thought it was going to take weeks. But everybody was like, yeah, we're going to go on vacation now, enjoy ourselves. And then they're like, hey, they made a decision already. So like after an hour, then they're like, when we, as far as, what's his name? Orenthal James Simpson.
James Simpson, yeah.
And then he was acquitted. And so I guess when I say I don't get how he got off scot-free, I guess poor execution on the evidence on the defense or the people side. And the jurors were losing their minds.
Well, I mean, yeah, you would too. Like that's a long time to be in a hotel. Like
Yeah, to be anywhere
yeah.
with nothing, no phone,
Yeah, like even at your house, it's a
can't
long
talk to anybody,
time. Can't watch TV. You can't watch TV at all.
no phone. You
Because
can play card games, and that's about it. I'd be done after a week. Kidding me?
A week?
I'd lose my
No
mind.
way you could last a week.
I could last a week.
No way. Nowadays, dude, the internet, like, there's no chance any of those jurors don't hear about the trial. Nowadays, if O.J. Simpson was on trial right now,
Yeah.
no chance. They can't
Well,
keep
with his track record. He probably will be in another year or so.
Well, he's already out, right?
Yeah, but
I think he stole all that stuff and then
yeah,
got back in, and now he has a Twitter account or some shit.
I don't know.
I think he has a Twitter account. I think that was a big deal. Like, he was tweeting from a golf course.
You ever see him with the Kansas City Chiefs out jersey on? He got like a fake afro. He's like, "Hey, I'm OJ Mahomes."
No, but I heard he wrote a book, right?
Oh, yeah,
About how he did it, if he did it.
yeah. It was a quote unquote hypothetical on if I did these murders, how he would have done it.
Which you just did it.
It's basically a confession, but it's hypothetic. It's really crazy. Man,
Yeah.
the 90s were wild.
Wrote a book. Like, how can you write a book? And, like, dude, you're clearly describing what you committed. Like, the murder that you laid out.
The Goldmans
How long
sued
is
him
the
on
book?
that book,
They should.
and now they get like all the proceeds.
That's fair. Because, I mean, he killed their son
Yeah.
and his,
But yeah,
girlfriend.
the other conspiracy theory is his son killed him because his son did not like Nicole Brown Simpson. Not his son's mom. His son was born to another woman before Nicole Brown. Bet you didn't know that. Also, OJ had a
Didn't know
child
that.
that drowned in a pool when it was like 3.
Coincidence? I'm not saying he drowned his kid.
Yo.
But
Anyway,
if he did it,
so the
if he
theory
did
is
it, he would just hold his head underwater and
his son Jason killed them.
that's the
He-
wife.
he used his-
girlfriend before Nicole.
Yeah, the wife.
Did
before.
they have kids? They had kids.
They had
right?
3 kids, I believe. But so yeah, he killed him because
So he
he
had
didn't
5
like him.
kids total.
That's why his gloves were there and everything, because he said, "I'm gonna use my dad's stuff."
I mean, it makes sense.
And then OJ was just he helped
And
him
the-
cover it up,
The gloves would probably fit, or at least be big enough to.
fit his son's hand.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was his son's glove.
Oh.
I'm saying he used his dad's gloves. Maybe they
Wow.
had matching gloves.
What if OJ took his son's gloves? So he knew they wouldn't fit.
And that's-
What if he was a real chess player like that?
if
Like,
he was trying to set up his son for murder?
no, everybody thinks it's him. The whole world. There's a racist cop. There's the lady who
No.
was like a psychopath. Like she had to know she had to bury him. Like the prosecutor lady.
Oh,
Like that was her mission in life,
Marsha something.
to bury him. And what if he had these gloves and he knew the gloves were never gonna quit, or never gonna fit his hand?
So he purposefully
Eventually,
left one
his
at the crime scene.
his lawyers would know.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, you can't go this far. Test the gloves. We'll test the gloves. If these are the gloves he was wearing, they're bloody gloves.
Yeah.
Go ahead, test them. And they don't fit. Shocker. They don't fit because they're not his gloves.
You know what does fit?
No.
Honest John's Pizza, right in my
Oh.
mouth.
Segue. I like it.
Yeah.
Damn, that one was out of left field.
So this is 5 episodes deep now, and they have not reached out to us.
They will. Give them time.
Oh, I will not. I will not give up on them.
You shouldn't.
Never gonna give
great.
them up.
Oh,
Never gonna
I
let
see
them
where
down.
you went.
Never gonna
Rickroll the whole audience.
and desert you.
Oh, fantastic.
Gotcha, boy.
Damn.
I know. So, final thoughts. Is he guilty? Yes or no?
I mean, he's guilty. Let's
He's
keep it
guilty.
real. I don't know how he could not be guilty. Like he wrote a book. You're good up
He
until
wrote his confession.
you're good. Yeah, you're good up until that point. Had he never wrote the book,
Nah.
no, nobody ever knows.
For deeper thought into this, you should watch OJ versus the People.
It was a really great series.
It's like a 6-part series. it's not biased.
No, it's very
It shows it from either side. He could be innocent or guilty
Cuba Gooding Jr. too.
Yeah.
Great role.
as OJ. John
Damn, that
John
was-
Travolta.
That was a good show. Wasn't that guy from Friends in it too? Schumer, David.
Oh
Schumer?
yeah, he played.
Rob Kardashian.
There's a whole theory that OJ is Khloe Kardashian's real dad.
I mean, they look. She looks really.
She looks not like the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob.
I know. We didn't even touch on the whole Kardashian.
Yeah. What is his name? The guy.
I think it's David Schumer.
No.
Schumer.
Yeah, who he plays.
Oh, Rob Kardashian.
Rob Kardashian.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
the father.
Yeah. I think he said
Kevin
juice in that show like thousands of times. He's like, "Hey, juice."
Well, that was like
Juice.
It was one of his best friends.
Did you know OJ's offensive line for the Bills was called the electric line?
No.
So they'd give him the juice in theory.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I thought it was because OJ, like orange juice.
That's what I thought too. I mean,
So maybe it's both.
that's before our time though. You weren't even born. I was just 5.
Yeah, you're still trying to figure
When
out.
were you born? Like 96?
94 October.
Oh, so okay.
So that year, just
So, yeah.
later.
Just right before it.
Right after. So I am scot free. I cannot be tracked to these murders.
I mean, neither can I. I'm a fat white guy. I'm well over 200 pounds.
Unless
And 6 foot.
unless my mom was pregnant with me and she was in LA. I think this is where it happened. And like
Yeah, it was
her
LA.
pregnant belly like bumped into Nicole Brown. She fell down, stabbed herself 100 times by accident.
What, yeah.
Then technically I killed him. Otherwise I'm free, dude. Mom,
Man,
if you're
may-
listening to this,
Maybe
could
it was
you-
Nicole Brown's gloves.
she just
Hers wouldn't fit either. She stabbed herself.
tripped on it.
God, we are getting somewhere.
Ron Goldman was trying to catch her, and then he's
Oh, what if she was trying to kill him?
these
and-
are the wrong glasses.
And he just got, he had to defend himself. He somehow got the knife after a couple good shots
Wouldn't that be something?
and bleeded out.
Bled,
Bleeded.
bleedsted.
Okay, bled. Bleedsted sounds terrible.
He's continuously bleedsting out.
Yeah, he's guilty. Like, let's keep it real.
Did OJ kill Tupac? Where does it stop?
Was OJ around when Tupac died? That was 1996.
I mean,
He had to have been doing other things.
he was acquitted, so
I think it was
he can
1996.
do whatever he wants. He had a taste for blood.
Yeah, but would he want to go anywhere near something that, like,
Biggie says what's up.
the OJ or the Tupac thing was that was huge too. Like, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near anything if I just got away with double homicide. I don't want to be anywhere near anything that could possibly get me in trouble.
Where was OJ during Princess Diana? Taking pictures?
Was that? That was what 1993.
I don't know the timeline of this stuff. I'm just trying to pin everything on OJ.
92? Hold on. I mean, yeah, I would assume he was a running back.
Paparazzi killed her, right?
Some guy, yeah.
Well, she
Like,
was in
her
the
dr-
car trying to get away from the paparazzi. Crashed.
Yeah, in the tunnel.
Rest in peace, Princess Diana.
I didn't know her, so
I
I
mean,
mean, rest in peace. Fine. But
something her and Grandpa Jim have in common.
still burning.
Not dead yet.
Oh, he's dead. I don't know who's even talking, but he's dead.
It looks like he's roasting some marshmallows too, actually. Making the
God,
best of it.
While burning, I know. He's holding them in his hand,
Good on him.
Don't even need a stick when your whole body's a stick. Oh, Grandpa Jim.
Sorry, Grandpa Jim.
Rest in peace.
Oh man. So, any closing thoughts on this matter?
It's just like, yeah, he's guilty. I don't know. I don't know what else you want from me.
Like, I don't get it. How he got out of it.
Money. I mean, I want to say I don't get it, and then the whole me neither thing, but it's money.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep it real.
Full circle.
Money gets you out of everything. Money fixes all the problems. The people that say money can't buy happiness
Can't buy true happiness.
don't know where to shop. Like,
That's true.
there's a price for everything. for everything or anybody to do anything. It's just how high is the price? I got really meta there for a second.
Okay, well, go ahead and shamefully plug everything that we have.
We have a Patreon, $1, $5, $10, $20 tiers.
Mm-hmm.
It's Patreon / I don't get it. The $1 tier is just, just helping us out. We need a better equipment. We need a better studio. We're in a basement.
Better co-host.
Oh.
I was talking to
I
somebody else.
need a better co-host.
I was
sure.
talking to somebody else.
But we would not be opposed to the Honest John, Slice of Heaven.
You're skipping all the middle ones.
They're all the same. You can go to the Patreon and look.
You're just being a greedy little...
Just either be, just help us or be really amazing. Like, that's it.
I want you to be my favorite slice.
And that's Patreon / I don't get it. We have a Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
You can find it at facebook.com / I don't get it podcast. We have an Instagram. Tell them about the underscores like you did from last
It's
week.
I don't get it pod, but there's an underscore in between each word.
Ridiculous. We're going to have to get rid of that Instagram, I think.
No.
It's
part of me now.
And you can find our stuff on Spotify.
The
Apple.
scars remind me that the past is real.
Wow, is that like a Papa Roach song? Did I go really 90s? I think that's Papa Roach.
Is that Papa Roach?
I think.
Didn't he... Papa Roach.
Sure.
Oh, I'm thinking Uncle
That's
Cracker.
Papa Roach,
I'm thinking of Uncle Cracker.
Oh, he was the guy. It was a heroin addict.
You make me smile like
The blood,
sun.
the blood went, or the stuff swam through his
You
veins.
don't know how you met me. You
Yeah.
don't know why you
There's a theory that's
can't
all about, like,
turn
heroin.
around and say
He was
goodbye.
wild. He was like 2000s.
He was
I think
good.
that's Papa Roach.
No, that's Uncle Cracker.
No, that's Uncle Cracker, yeah. But I think the song you were singing was Papa Roach.
I was just quoting something. I didn't know that was from a song.
Remind me what the past is. It's either Papa Roach or Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's there.
Continue. with your-
90s. I don't remember where I was at. We have a Apple Music. We can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
YouTube.
Anchor, anywhere you want to just... You look at, we're there. most
We'll
likely.
be there for you.
That's David Shore. We're going full circle now.
Exactly.
Or Rob Kardashian. Okay, let's wrap it up. I think we're like 55 minutes to an hour in.
55.
It's fantastic. Okay.
Anything you want to say, Finger Tickle?
Was he back again? Why is he doing that?
Oh. He just took his pants off. Finger Tickle. I'm sorry.
Please, Grandpa Jim, come back. Save us. Save us, please.
Nah, he's gone. All right. Bye.
Okay, this is the real end because I didn't get to say bye. Bye, folks.
Goodbye.